We have 20 young people from across Nottingham attending 3 events throughout August. Each event we have a different guest speaker. So today we had Corinne Fowler, and all the guest speakers we have are interested or have done academic work on freedom of speech, censorship, exiled writers, current affairs, just really interesting, kind of thought-provoking topics.
It's only recently that there's been some amazing historical work done over the last 10 years or so that has brought to the surface all these connections with slavery.
I think it's important to understand our fuller British history, partly because its biggest legacy is racism and inequality.
We are on the right side of history. It's the right thing to do to have this conversation nationally. It may be sensitive, it may be traumatic, it may anger people.
A great group of people in there really engaging with the topics that we're trying to unpick, including the ongoing and complex conversation around freedom of expression.
I think it's vital to talk to young people about colonial history in particular. The young generation that's growing up now is so fundamentally different to the white-haired generation at the other end.
But it's really, really important to not run away and to stand by what we've done.
Young people make up a large percentage of the population, and many of us do care about these stuff and want to have our voices heard on these issues, and I think oftentimes in these conversations just older people talking about it.
Often the world is kind of made to seem like adults are the role models, when in fact there's a lot that adults can learn from young people.
I was really impressed by the young people that I met. They were so engaged with the topic, and the questions they asked were some of the best I've ever had, and really made me think and got to the heart of the matter.
Freedom of expression is an ongoing conversation, and young people are very deeply engaged in that conversation. We need to be hearing their voices loud and clear, and this is a really great opportunity for us to be able to hear the voices of young people, hear their thoughts around what freedom of expression is, why it matters, and how do we best engage with it and ensure that freedom of expression is protected for all as we move forward.
I've learned more about myself through the workshops, and also how to express myself, whether that's through the letters of solidarity or just through the poetry workshops with Josh.
I guess you kind of take freedom of speech for granted when you have it, and you don't really realise that there's people who have to fight for it. So I've learned that, and I've learned to appreciate it more and to be more empathetic towards people who don't have that.
I think what I've learned is that freedom of expression continues to be a key interest and concern and question that we continue to grapple with, and it's really reassuring and inspiring to see a group of young people coming together and trying to think through that with us.
There's not a lot of workshops like this, and to have something that's in Nottingham, that's nearby, is really important to me, because I feel like I have somewhere to go, and working with a group of people like this that have these similar interests and belief in terms of freedom of speech is really cool.
I think it's really important to get groups of young people talking about current affairs and issues that are really important today. So it's really great that we've got this space here where we can talk about things and do a deep dive into these difficult topics.
It's quite important to also think about the inspiring aspects of the past without glossing over the difficult parts of it, and just encouraging people gently and respectfully to look at things which may seem strange and unfamiliar and might require a bit of mental effort to adjust to the way that you see Britain.